Okay, so let's start to answer some questions that some audience members have sent in.
Quick, fast. Also, let the people know also again where they can send their questions to.
Yes, so everybody can send their questions to the Gmail, zaelinks@gmail.com. And don't be shy. Again, no names are being read. Nobody's going to be outed here. It is just a matter of, discussing questions and going through situations together. So zaelinks@gmail.com, or if you feel more comfortable with me intimately, then send me a DM on Allizae Vlogs. I appreciate all commentary and questions. So
also hit us up on Instagram, Zae Link on Instagram.
Yes, Zae Link as well. So the first question we have is, how should men be trying to please their girl during COVID?
Flowers. Really extravagant bouquets of flowers.
What if money's tight?
If money is
the flowers.
Then so are my legs.
My syrup's not in, shorty. What are you talking about? I can't get flowers.
I'll take a bouquet of fucking cedar. I don't care. Cedar. You'll be creative.
I think COVID has made us appreciate the little things.
very much so.
So,
Because we're stuck with people.
Yeah.
That's the reality, right? I mean,
and like at this point, like the phrase, like the thought that counts really applies.
Yeah.
So during all this pandemic and depression and whatever, if somebody can go out of their way to put a smile on your face, whether it's takeout or, like she said, a bouquet of flowers.
or a hug or a
Yeah.
kiss.
Just something nice.
Because we have time now for intimacy.
Really
For honestly,
intimate,
like
too.
before you maybe lived with somebody or you were dating and you had to make time to see them and it was just, you had to fit them into your schedule. But like right now, like I think we actually have a lot more time on our hands to, do what we did, like glam to come to do certain things or just glam in the house, whatever we're doing online or on camera. Like I think we can talk more with each other. And I think we can actually study and like look at people's faces and just figure out what we actually like about each other.
But are y'all getting that? With COVID?
No.
I'm not. I'm getting like, let's go straight to your house because we can't go out in public.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's just like, okay,
I'm getting
it's
like
up
the 7
fuck-
missed calls at 4 a.m.
It's up the fuckboy game. Let's be serious. Like, it really has.
It
It's
has
just been
because they have an
like,
excuse.
Yeah, like we can't do anything.
yeah, we can't go out for
Something
dinner.
that's,
We
like,
can't
lost
go.
right now. Like, I mean, do you feel
I
people are
don't
less
think
romantic?
Intimacy is something that's lost, but I think romance has been lost.
Yeah, that's a big one.
For sure. I think there is
But
no
nobody had time
more...
for romance. Now there's time. Is there still no romance?
Have you guys been on any dating apps?
No.
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 My dating app is Instagram.
Careful with that. They have started flagging. They've started flagging
yeah?
if
My
you go to
dating
meet
app
up,
is
if you need to
Instagram.
talk about sex on Instagram.
Are
They've
you
started
serious?
flagging you for your
Really?
DMs.
Even in your
Seriously,
DMs?
I had to go back through all my DMs. Anywhere where I sent a link, anywhere where I talked to anybody about any type of anything.
Wow.
That's
If
crazy.
you go, you meet up, even if you're talking about sex, if you're sexting in your fucking DMs,
Damn.
Wow.
they can
My shit should have
they
been
can, they can shut you the fuck down. And here's the thing, like, knock on wood for real. 'cause
Just
that's-
kidding,
it's-
Instagram.
So,
My
yeah,
Instagram is
that's
very
it.
PG-13.
I
Don't even
forgot
talk
what I
in
was
the
gonna
DMs.
say. You were
I hear
saying
you.
something before I got all riled
Save it
up
for
about
Snapchat.
DMs.
Seriously, hit me on Snapchat.
Yeah, no, Snapchat or Twitter is like the only way to go.
No, but that's real. I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of like unrealistic to say that COVID should just mean more lovey-dovey and baby making, but I don't think
No.
a lot of us are on that page. Like, I,
I
think
mean,
it was
I'm
never.
also like pretty shallow. Like I want to date.
Same.
Like I wanna dress up.
Snaps.
I wanna go out.
Same.
I want you to spend some money. I want you to show me what time it is.
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody's saying like I'm gonna bring a movie and get takeout on a first date, honestly, I'd probably say no. I'd probably just say forget it.
but there's
I'm like,
nowhere to
block,
go unless it's like a
delete.
drive-in movie, which is, I think that's still kind of...
I don't
Yeah,
know
that's
because
cute.
I'm like, you
No, that's
want
sex
a
in a
blowjob.
car.
You want a
Sex in a car.
blowjob.
Like the only
That's what a
COVID date I
drive-in is.
had was like
COVID date.
yeah,
That's
a
a thing.
COVID date. Like we got like a Joey's like do it yourself like drink kit. So like the drink kits at Joey's, look at free promo for Joey's. It comes with like a full bottle, the syrup. It's literally a drink kit to make like 16 drinks.
Oh, that's pretty
And
good.
it comes with everything. Like you can make Moscow mules, you can make peach bellinis. It comes with everything in a little box to your door if you want to do it.
But together was the part about
Yeah, the together part, but like like that's about it. And they have like do-it-yourself meal kits and stuff like that. Like it's cute.
That's
you can
cute.
do it, but
That's cute.
to be completely honest, to impress me, I want to go out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, like I'm just gonna not go
You can
outside.
have your own.
COVID.
For me, it doesn't have to be like dinner. Okay, it's COVID. Let's go on a fucking hike. Like, there's waterfalls. There's like
Things to
beautiful-
do.
There's shit to
Pack
do.
a fucking picnic.
It doesn't have to be like.
Yeah, a picnic.
I think
oh,
something
let
we
me
all
pull
mutually
up.
feel here is like home is a safe place. So you just being like, I'm gonna come over.
And
I
you
don't think
pull
it
up?
cuts. It cuts.
Yeah.
You know?
Why did you invite yourself
You wanna
over
do
in the
something
first
more.
place? I don't
Yeah.
And there is the ability
Get
to.
this
There
now.
is.
There is.
So
There
I
is.
think that that's where people are confused is that they feel like it's COVID. Oh, there's nothing to do. There's no work. Let's just stay in. And it's like, I'm always in. Like, there should be something else of creativity that we can do where
But
it's
you
not.
can make in fun.
And it's always fun.
Depends
It
on
can
who's
be
home
fun.
with you, right? Because a lot of people, again, don't like live by themselves, and a lot of
Yeah,
people
true
have
that.
kids, and it just the whole ability to just have that free spirited behavior becomes limiting
Yeah.
with all these other factors. So like, it's like, how do you make COVID
Weed.
like,
Fun?
enjoyably,
Weed.
like enjoyable, but also like intimately like passionate?
Yeah, that's true.
I think COVID will help if you already had a relationship or a situationship.
Mhm.
Yeah, the situationship,
But,
is
like,
a big one for a lot of
Something new to come out of COVID, I think it's a little hard. Because
It's
to
a
be
false
honest, in
expectation.
the 8 months of COVID, I haven't given anyone
relationship
new
started in
play
COVID.
to get close to that. Anybody that's come around or done something nice, and I was like, you know what, that's a nice COVID gesture. Or
Is it
you
co-
did
is it
something-
because of
What's a
COVID?
COVID gesture?
It's COVID. We can't go out, so it's COVID. We can't go out, so you did something cute. For me personally, inside
Yeah.
is an old situationship, or something that's been in the past. Like for me to like go on Tinder and meet someone new and be like, let's plan something to do.
Isn't
It's
it
just
more work. Like, isn't it
There's
just
a new
annoying
breed
to
of
have to
fuckboy out there,
reintroduce
guys.
To
I gotta
someone.
warn.
No,
I
it's
have to
hard.
warn
I hate it.
everyone.
It's
When I
hard.
was surfing Hinge, there is a new
Don't bang
breed
the
of
table. Don't bang the table, sir. It's gonna pick up in the mic.
Oh, sorry. Okay,
passion.
sorry.
She's coming from a place of
Yeah,
passion.
there's a
COVID
new-
is
there is a-
driving people mad.
Yeah.
I
I
feel
started a new relationship during COVID, and so far it's going very well, and I'm very
Okay.
happy. B, there's a new breed of fuckboy on Hinge and on Tinder and on
Hinge?
everything. On all of it.
What is it? You never seen the ads?
It's
For the
but
gays?
It's
No,
not. It's
I
not. It's
well,
for
I'm
everybody,
like
but,
1 out of 3 away. I tried to make a Hinge and I gave up. It was hard.
Was it too hard? Or
I don't
Yeah,
think
the
Hinge.
questions were really hard.
There's lots of questions.
So that alone is like deferring people. Like,
They just want to know about
I
you.
have never
I
had any
can't deal with
success on a
dating
dating
apps.
app.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
I tried Bumble for 5 minutes.
I tried
Aw,
Bumble. I
5
tried
minutes.
Tinder. Shout out to my mom. When I was very single, she was like,
Was she on
just,
there with you?
just try Tinder. I'll make it for
You're
you.
wrong. That's so sweet.
I'm like, no. Like, I can't. I don't
I
know what's wrong
didn't.
with me.
I
know,
know.
it
It just
There's
doesn't
a
work.
stigma with it.
The
That's
type
fine.
of men that I
That's
like
my
are not on
What type of
Tinder.
men do you like, Lissa?
Shut up, Mammy.
They are.
Just
They
not
are.
like the ones that only
They
have
are.
She likes the
like
entrepreneurs.
Like a Who does that? His whole profile.
All Toronto men.
I don't know.
Whole profile. Just plants. Really big plants that he bought real
Oh,
big.
plants.
Plants.
Oh.
Only plants. Has plans to impress girls on dating apps to get pussy.
That sounds like its own site and its own
No, it's a
OnlyFans.
thing. It's a thing. It's a fucking
That
thing.
sounds like
It's
a fetish.
new breed
Get
of
your
fuckboy.
That sounds
my
like
Of course
something
I
else.
matched with this guy because I got a plant fetish.
I was gonna say, is this a personal thing?
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
of
can't.
course
Work for
it
you.
is. He did not
But
work.
I had a situationship, like once COVID happened.
From
and
Tinder?
it was like, no.
Oh.
It was like an old, like, fling that I knew from like forever ago.
Yeah.
And then we like had a situationship and it was great and
For the moment, right?
until things opened up.
Yeah.
Mm.
Once outside opened
Oh
up.
my god. You had a COVID man.
It was like, I'm like waiting. I'm like, okay, it's going on lockdown. Am I going to hear from him again? Because
He just
like,
resurfaces when COVID.
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, slides in your DMs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
No,
my
I blocked
God.
and deleted him.
Okay, so let's go
yeah.
to the next question.
That's funny.
Is there still stigma with Caribbean men eating pussy?
Yes.
To this day and age. I mean,
That was so immediate.
Yes. There
I don't
is.
understand the
I'm a virgin. I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
I've only
Okay,
understood
details,
the
come
I
on.
don't-
well,
That-
okay, let me elaborate. Caribbean men eating pussy is something that's been questionable maybe in like forever. Black men, the Caribbean men, like whatever. But I mean, like, just think about it. Right now, we're all women online. We have guys throwing emojis at us, tongues, dick pics, everything, wanting to do the most.
Wish they got flagged for that, but
Not the tongue, not the eggplant.
Right, we know about the sexism,
whole lot of
sexism
eggplants.
online. So we're talking about guys that go down. The thirst traps are obviously set. We do this. But, I mean, like, do you still feel like the guys that kind of come at you as fans or as admirers, like, are they, like, more open to just saying I would go down on you? Or, like, or do you think real guys that...
Too? Is this like a two thing? Like, this is all
No.
Caribbean
Well,
people in general?
I feel like when you were younger, I
Caribbean
remember when
men,
I was
I guess.
young, I was like, no, I would never do that. Like, ew. I will never suck dick. That's crazy.
Really?
Girl. No. I was like, I will never do that.
Well, I've been a whole
And now-
And I had the reverse approach.
Now I'm
right?
still a virgin,
Same.
so I don't really know much about what happened.
Okay.
Jesus
okay.
is watching.
I don't know what happens, but you know,
She's drinking, so she's totally
She keeps her
allowed to
hymen in
say
her pocket.
anything right now.
I don't know what happens. But what I do know is that stigma is still a thing. But I do
sure.
also
I think
know
it's also a Toronto thing.
Oh,
It
gosh,
is
we're back to
very
Toronto.
much
It
a
is.
Toronto thing.
It is.
Because there's American guys that are in my DMs, like,
That's a thing,
let
yeah.
me,
I mean-
like, come sit, come
Thank
sit
you.
on my face, let me eat it from the
trust
back,
me.
let me eat it upside down. And I'm like, whoa, hold on, I'm
Yeah.
a Christian. But the Toronto guys are like, nah.
I don't do
We
that.
don't do that.
Yeah,
but that's the stigma. Regardless if they do,
and it's still the
they're
same.
like,
They're not.
Yeah.
Gonna,
they're not at the American guy.
They're not going to be
pussy.
open with it.
I think
No,
that
no,
is the
no.
thing, though. The
No.
American
They won't tell
versus
their
the
homies.
Toronto.
They won't
Yeah.
tell their brethren.
Girl, we've been
Like,
going to
no,
Caravana
no.
for how many years now?
I wonder
And you know,
why.
all the girls used to be like, oh, I want the American guys to come. Why do we want them to come? Because we know
We're
we
talking
are
about
this.
Caribbean
Can we do a
guys,
case
though.
study on this?
Caribbeans, I
want
think
a
it will
survey.
always be a
We
thing.
need a fucking survey. I'm gonna send it out to people. I'll have it in my links on my page, bitch. We can do it.
I think
need
it's
to
still.
know.
I think it's still very much a stigma.
100%.
I do think that there are guys that do it, but they will never be open
No.
about the fact that they do it
If it's a
because
girl
of
or
their
a guy, they're opening up too. Because if it's around their friends, we talked about this in the last episode too, and I think it's going to be a burning question all the time because, again, I was addressing that I think guys, depending on who's around in the social setting, will feel comfortable if it's a girl that they're desiring, that they're fantasizing
Yeah,
about. That
But
they
I don't
wanna-
think they'll still talk about it
they
with their
still won't
boys.
talk about it in front of their men. In front of their,
They're gonna
sorry,
be like,
not
"Yo,
their
I
men,
shared
their
blunts
boys.
with you. What are you guys talking about?
if the
Yeah.
girl's popping though, if she
No,
is like,
I
No.
don't think so. No, I don't care.
so
She could be
weird.
Beyonce, and Toronto mans are gonna be like, "Nah, I don't eat pom pom."
Yeah,
I
no.
fuck her.
Oh
though.
yeah, trust.
I
fuck
fuck her
her.
though.
I fucked her.
Yeah,
I
I
gave
don't
her
think
back
that's-
shots.
I think
Right.
because we're like
I
Toronto
fucked her.
itself is a very Caribbean influenced country.
Yeah.
In city, the way we talk, I don't think we're ever gonna get over that. Toronto
It's
guys will
never-
be open about
Yeah,
eating it.
no. I don't think they'll ever
And
be
I don't
open
think it's
about
just
it.
Caribbean. My ex was African, and he was like, "No,
Oh, yeah, it's a Toronto guy thing.
it's a Toronto thing."
Caribbean
Yeah.
slash black.
Yeah.
Okay.
Caribbean /
Yeah.
Toronto.
Toronto is a thing.
Yeah.
Hashtag it's a thing.
Hashtag it's a thing.
Yeah.
No, it will never be something that's openly discussed.
Okay. So next question is, what's the overall view on like sex? Like, is it alive and thriving or is it like almost dead? Like, do we experience great sex? Is it something within a relationship or something that's just, casually explored? That was like a couple questions in one, but
Did that
It's
person
like-
said
like
that all in one
hearing-
thing?
they kind of like broke it up a little bit, but it was one
Holy.
question, but like it was meant to be very philosophical, I guess.
So
Okay.
is that like in context to COVID? Like, what is happening with sex?
This is so
now?
bad that COVID is such a thing that
I
we have to
know.
determine like how
Seriously.
we even interact sexually based on this whole pandemic.
I missed
Like,
the question. I got a DM.
Was it a question that was good?
God.
Yeah, so sex, like, because again, we're talking on the subject of like sex work and stuff, which a lot of the sex sometimes might be fake. It might be for business. It might be sometimes a social thing. But again, as women or as individuals, we do sometimes sexually really need an organic experience. So how do we still have sex nowadays, guys? Like, is it something where we actually really connect, or is it just because of a financial stimulation, or just, I don't know, the moment?
I think those are two separate, completely separate.
I'm being
things.
completely
Like,
open. So
yeah, no, absolutely. And I'm just like
Mhm.
saying,
Pick and choose
like,
whichever one you want.
yeah. So like, if like sex for work or for money or whatever is completely different. Like someone that's a sex worker may not have any, it's easy to not have a connection or any kind
They
of
might have an
intimacy.
exclusive person still
Right?
that, they kind
And
of,
then they could have a partner, that where they get that intimate connection from, that's like that deep connection, right? It's difficult sometimes to get it from the work, and and a lot of people don't want to get it from the work, right? They want to keep that completely separate.
Right.
Yeah.
And like with COVID right now, how it's like kind of creating that tension where a lot of workers are out of work.
Mhm.
Do they cling now more to that organic sexual experience with their partner, or is it more still whenever they work, they don't really have that maybe?
It's so hard to
Consistent
say
sex.
because I feel like it's different for everybody in their own situation.
It's
because
definitely different for everyone.
because not every person that works has
A
like a partner
exclusively.
and and it's like that's a whole other thing. Like it's difficult sometimes it's very difficult for sex workers to have like a partner that's like
Understanding of the
accepting
situation,
or of the work. It takes a unique person to be able to be down with that's not there for exploitive purposes or benefits, right? So it's like it's different for everyone. Like it's hard to just like generalize that question.
It was meant to be kind of general because
Yeah.
there's like so many
I
like
am
parts
pretty
to the
sure that my
question.
boyfriend
Yeah.
is starting to feel like I'm trying to exploit him for his dick.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm like constantly pushing for him to like film us so I can get boy girl content so I can make $1 million. And yeah.
So he's feeling
It's
used.
like a thing where like it has to happen naturally, and I respect that, right? Because like you don't want to feel like, okay, lights, camera, action, like now I have to perform. That's not anything anybody wants to feel during intimacy, right? And I wonder if that's the thing for a lot of couples right now.
I feel like the first time you have sex with somebody, it's very much lights, camera, action. I have to perform.
That's very true.
And
to show out.
especially if they know that you've been a dancer or someone in the sex industry, there's that expectation
Of some
of performance.
Yeah,
you know,
some
it's just
crazy
like-
sexual
I
experience.
definitely perform, but I just need his dick for money right now. Also, on top of it, like
Comply.
Yeah.
It's for the
I love it.
he's gonna do it. He's a great man with a great cock.
Pick
But
that
like,
dick. Pick that dick.
I love it. That's crazy.
yeah,
But look on the flip side. Look how many women are kind of introduced to the sex industry from a man.
we're taking
And it's like the flip
charge.
side. It's like the pressure or the expectation to just be a woman and then be expected to do it. So I think it could be the fact that even if he does have a really nice dick or something like that, maybe he's selfish with it or maybe private with it.
No, I don't think it's either that. It's a multitude of other things that we have discussed that I don't think it's appropriate for me to share.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know all y'all. Not like that, anyways.
And nobody watches this anyway.
No one watches it. You got no followers. All right, tarps off. Let's go. That means shirts off. I just want to see all your titties.
Only fans only.
I
This will get flagged.
Sis,
before
are
it
you gonna
reaches like 5 views.
Period.
don't know if the cameras have been picking it up, but like every time I try to like look over and try and talk to you, I'm staring at you. Like staring and I'm looking
Should
at
we
you.
make
I'm
it more
like trying to pass it
obvious?
off and just like
Oh my
staring at your
God.
necklaces, and I've seen her titties lots of times.
We can't read them. Sorry.
Thank you.
Pillows.
Stop giving
You
me
seem
alcohol.
free.
Yeah, I've seen them lots.
Are you going to talk about my orchid too while you're at it?
No.
Okay.
She's like, wait, what?
I had to
Wait,
think
no.
a little bit about like how many references I've made to pussy and like what they were. There was a question that I was answering. We can just move on to the next one. I think it's over. I don't
Speaking
know.
of body,
I
I'll
do.
just interject a little quick question. Anybody have any unusual piercings or anything creative?
No. My tongue's
So,
pierced, that's it.
I used to have piercings. So over it. Like, they're annoying.
Yeah.
Like, I keep my cheek piercings because I like having dimples, but like...
If you take them out, you still have
You'll
dimples.
You'll still have
yeah,
dimples.
no, absolutely. I could do tricks too. I could like blow things out there.
Oh, shit.
and,
Can you
like-
squirt? Oh. I'm
Squirt
gonna-
out the
Oh my
mouth.
God.
But
Move
I
the
could
Patron
stop
from her
it.
immediately.
It's more fun when it's like red wine or something, right? Then it's like
Yeah.
when I smoke, cigarette smoke and stuff can go out them.
Okay.
Probably not the healthiest,
Cool
but yeah.
tricks. Any other cool body tricks?
I can't do that. I took mine out.
I had like nipples, and I had this really ugly one. It was like
Oh,
I had that too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It ripped out now, but I had
Mine used to get caught.
It got caught in my tooth, and I pulled back, and it just ripped out.
That's what was
I
happening.
used to have this pierced too, a cranny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had this too. I have a tattoo there.
Oh.
What does it say?
Ouch.
Oh, that's cute.
I have a question.
When I show people, they read it with the pain.
I have a question for y'all.
What's up?
I guess it would be an audience question since I'm watching y'all from,
He's
from the
already
camera view.
Front row seat.
I gotta pee.
Okay. Well, right after this segment,
Take a break.
We'll take a quick break.
Okay.
Squirting. Speaking of peeing.
You set him up for that one.
Love it.
Now, thank you, Ali Slam. Squirting, is it something that has to come from the man, or can a woman just be a natural squirter?
Yeah.
And I'll
Sorry.
premise this because
Did I just give
She's
a
like,
shit face?
yeah.
I've had
Yeah.
from my own personal experience, I've had women that we're doing our thing, and then all of a sudden she squirts, and then I've had women that is like, I know this is not me. This ain't me. I'm not just making you just squirt off of fucking first contact. Like, come the fuck on.
No, she's
Like, I
already
just put
stimulated.
it in, and all of a sudden it's fucking waterworks all over the place. I'm not that good.
Do you like the waterworks? Or are you
I
like
don't
one of
mind.
those guys that are like, oh my gosh, it's all this mess.
It can get a little annoying having to clean up later, but if I, just to be honest, if you're a squirter, I'm more likely trying to smash you at your own house.
I'm done.
Hey, you can get, hold on. You can get mattress covers for
at
that.
your own house.
I know,
They have
but
specialized.
There's
squirt
towels for that,
bros.
sir.
No, they've got
Like the
they've
bed-
got,
the mattress
expensive
protectors.
ass
That was a very
blankets.
selfish answer.
I'm playing.
That was a very
He
selfish
likes the waterworks,
answer.
man. No umbrella for him. But
I'm
another
sure
question,
you
hold
have
on.
a
not
hoe
playing.
towel or a sex towel.
And on the topic of squirting, what he was just saying, do you feel that guys will drink it?
Oh
Yes,
boy.
they do. They drink it all the time.
They feel it's like that. Like
It's not a feel. It's a fact.
they
It's
enjoy
a
it.
fact. I will attest to that.
I need to stop.
I need to subscribe to her OnlyFans. I'm trying to take some notes.
I need some lessons.
Yeah.
Wow.
Subscribe to her OnlyFans.
Yo,
and start taking
I'm
notes.
not that up. I'm not up in the
'Cause people think it's
sections
pee.
or whatever. Like
People
y'all
do think it's
subscribe, but
pee.
I'm just a freak. I'm an undiscovered freak.
Sexually
She's
open.
always been
Sexually
sexual.
confident?
Like I met her super young. Like you were. How old were you when I met you?
I don't fucking know, 14, 15.
Oh,
I was a
wow.
baby.
Wow.
That was a long ass time ago.
Yeah.
Before I started sex
we were
work.
very street involved, right? And
I
that's
lived
how
under Bathurst at the time. It was like really.
Yeah, she was a baby.
It was a
But she was always very like.
So she's molded you.
I don't know about the squirting
Yeah.
business.
so
yeah,
so it's not. It's some girls could just squirt naturally, and then
I
some
feel like
girls
some girls can.
That's why we have titles
I
like
personally
squirters.
have never squirted.
Yeah, because girls can
Never.
squirt.
I feel like for me to squirt, it has to be a partner that knows what they're
Oh
doing.
my god.
Do you?
I
do you wanna
have
see this?
squirted.
See?
I can't.
That's what
squirt
I'm
just,
talking
like,
about.
onto
Yeah, I
mouth.
can't do it on my own.
Come see this.
Like
What
it
is
needs
that?
to be
It's
someone
a photo.
of her and.
Look at
He's coming.
Is there squirting?
Yes.
Where's
What?
Oh shit! I didn't see that.
You know that's not going on YouTube.
I didn't see.
spray bottle covering your
It's holy water, bitch.
a grandma?
No, it's me. I am the grandma. I am the porno grandma. I just have old
Why is-
furniture.
Why did you have your angle on your face like that?
Because I can. I don't care.
Oh
I
my
don't
Yeah,
god.
she
know.
really
I
doesn't
have
care.
no bad angle.
My bad.
She makes her bad ankles her good ankles.
I'm dead at the holy water.
I know,
Right?
right? Isn't it funny?
So
Thank
wait a
you so
minute.
much.
That's how much water is coming out that you got to put a spray bottle?
Did you
Did you not see
it?
the water?
Let me
I
see.
just saw a big ass spray
There's
bottle
a
covering
little-
it.
It's like, you know, like
Yes,
that,
you were
when they used to
in
turn the
my
hydrant
mom.
on in the summer.
Don't have me coming
See,
on
and I
camera
never
for that.
Look
know.
at. It's like spraying to the sky.
You know, like the old hydrant. That's what it reminds me
Yeah,
of.
when the hydrant busts.
Yeah, like in the summertime. In the summertime when they used to break the hydrant so the kids can play in it.
What's going on?
Okay, so I have a question then for you, Friday.
It's
Before the break.
okay. Go for
Have
it.
you ever experienced a crazy squirter before?
Yeah.
And were you like mind blown about
A
it?
couple times.
Yeah.
Hmm?
I feel like I've never squirted. So I've never. But I feel like when I feel that pressure, I'm like, stop.
No, let it go.
I don't want to let it go. I'm scared.
Oh,
Just
she
pee.
pees after
It's
sex.
fine.
Yeah,
She
that's
pees after
exactly
sex.
what
That
happens.
is the alternative.
Yeah.
If you're not squirting, then
Just
you're
pee
obviously
before
holding it.
sex.
Like I
sex?
feel like I asked my girl, I was like, what does it feel like? Cause
Like you're about to pee and you just
she's
kinda
like,
let
it feels
go.
like you're about to pee, and I don't like that feeling. I don't want to feel like
There's
I'm
an
peeing on nobody.
adrenaline rush that your body will go through, and you actually feel quite drained depending on how much fluid comes out. So.
It's
Man, maybe I need to
exhausting.
just let it go once.
Like it's dehydrated as fuck. Just
I'm
piss
just like
on them.
lightheaded. All
Just do it. Just piss on them. They like it.
I just gotta let it go and see what happens because I've never.
Sometimes you
never.
can get away with that. Like if you are actually having an orgasm.
Girl, we're gonna make some content.
No, we're gonna make some
aftermath.
Oh my god,
Hello.
girl.
We are not putting that
That's not going on YouTube either.
The one, yeah.
Demonetized.
But I've never had the spray. But like I've been.
on camera. Oh yeah, she's been wet. Okay, that's the thing.
Yeah,
You can sometimes
like-
just come, and then there's the explosion part.
You're like,
That's like
are we?
high impact.
Like I've never had the.
Yeah, finger
Have you
will do
used the
that.
wand, miss?
But I've had the like.
Have you used the wand?
Move over because I'm not
That
sleeping in the
is
one.
The
magic
wand is
wand.
the game changer.
The magic wand.
What is that?
Oh
The
my
one-
god!
is
I've burnt through so many of them.
No,
They're
the
so
wand.
good.
I was never able to do it until the wand.
fucking-
The wand happened, and then I looked
surprised
down
my
and I was
foot
like,
still
"Am I
works.
going to sleep on the couch?" Because
Sometimes you need that extra stimulation.
Well, I've had, but I've just
The
I've never
wand
had
feels like a
the-
seizure.
because
She
I
needs a wand.
I
Yeah.
obviously get.
I feel
Crazy
like
wand.
I
Wand
would
feels
never
like
know
that.
code. Like I promote sex toys.
I've come like
I'll
hard.
get you
No,
a cheap-
but
I'll get
not
you a
like
cheap
that.
one.
Bitch, the first time I used the wand, I was like,
Okay, so sorry, lady. One at a time. Because
the first time I used the wand, it was a seizure.
Really?
I messaged my group chat with my girls and I said, "Who the fuck made this wand? I just had a seizure in my bed."
So is the wand
you
the
wanna
thing
go
with
wand shopping?
the
The
big
blue?
thing?
The blue and white one, right?
Yeah. What does it look like? Like, is it the thing with the long
looks
stick
like a
and then the top?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I don't
okay.
have one, but
Yeah,
I know
Get
about
the cordless
it.
Yeah.
one.
We're
The
gonna have
wand
to
is-
get a sponsorship from one of these
Seriously, the
companies.
wand company.
I am sponsored.
I need
by
all
one
of
the
these
companies.
toys
Giving
now.
out
I still
seizures
like Toys
2020.
Canada.
Seriously,
Yeah,
I need
can
it.
get you a discount code for some
Get me the
toys if you
discount
want.
code. I need all the
Absolutely.
toys.
My
one, yeah.
agency, Glory Kills
Okay,
the
guys. So we will continue the conversation on. I think it's juicy enough, so we're gonna take a
So
little
just
break.
get you a nice blue wand.
Pun
I need a
intended.
few wands.
We have to release.
Is this a break? Are we peeing?
Yeah.
Yeah.